Oh, my light's not on. Oops-a-daisy. Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Wait, am I blurry? I got a new microphone. Tanner got me a new microphone. Hello. Ooh, that was squeaky. Hold on. Trying to get this placement right. I can hear myself kind of, and it's nice. Does it sound better? Do you guys notice a difference? I don't know what it sounds like to you guys, so I'm genuinely curious. Who we got? We got Ashley, my sister. We got, oh yeah, Sister Ashley. We refer to her as Sister Ashley now. We have Chester, Sydney, Gary, what's going on? David. Oh yeah, David, I was chatting with David about Randonautica. I'll get to that in a minute. Hold on. I feel like it's not even. I moved everything around as I do every week, and mostly because of the new microphone. Okay. My eyes burn so bad right now. I don't know why, and they're very red. I'm also dangerously hungry. I realized Tanner ordered me tacos earlier. I didn't eat them. I forgot. And now I'm very hungry. What else do I need? Let's see if we can get Tanner to deliver me a couple items here. Tanner. What do I need? I need eye drops. Would you be able to deliver 1 eye drops, tacos, and I forgot to bring my tarot cards in here. Tarot cards on the bed. I have them in my bed because I was going to do a tarot reading for myself last night and then I fell asleep. Those are on the bed. Thank you. Love you so much. Send. Let's see. Let's see if he delivers my items. Tanner Dash. Personal DoorDash. Yeah, because if you guys don't know this, this is my office, so it's at the house, but it's separate. It's a casita, so I've got some space. He has a journey ahead of him. Let me catch up. Maybe I'll wear my, I've been needing to wear my glasses more. I think I've become more blind. The glasses aren't working the same for me anymore. And if I'm not wearing them, it's hard to function. I don't like these as much. I kind of like my clear ones better. Slide them in. I don't like the shape of these, if I'm honest. I really liked them when I first got them, and now I don't like them at all. I really don't like them, actually. But I can see. Okay, let's read the chat. Everyone's just pretty much saying hello. Tanner Dash, I like that comment. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to... My glasses are so crooked. I look all verschimmeled. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I am only a mother to Kiki and all of my cult following, so I guess I'm mother of this cult. Okay, I feel like at this angle, these are looking more crooked than they actually are. Everything's fine. Yeah, I cleaned them. If my face is looking a little crazy, it's still peeling, so I tried a clear and brilliant facial, if anyone was ever curious about how that is. I feel like it was fine. It's a laser, so a lot of people say it's very painful.
Tacos.
Wait, can you come say hi? Because that was really nice. Everyone's gonna be really excited. Okay, you don't have to be on camera.
Hey.
Thank you. And the eye drop. I love you.
Love you too.
You're an angel.
Knock him dead.
Oh wait, one more.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. Can I get napkins?
Yes.
Thank you. No, I'm just. You don't have to. You don't have to bring them. Oh jeez. Okay. Tacos. Yep. Eye drops. And tarot card deck. He found a custom one because this isn't the one that was on my bed. He's like, this is picked by Tanner. So this is going to be a good card read today. I love you. You're the best. He's so sweet. Okay. He deserves a good tip. I know. That was honestly 5-star review. It was the best DoorDasher I've ever. The best looking one. That's for sure. I've seen some characters coming up on my Ring doorbell camera delivering things. Sydney said, I feel so bad when I ask my boyfriend to do a bunch of stuff. I still do it though. Yeah, I feel like I'm not very needy. I mean, I guess we would have to ask Tanner that, but I feel like I'm not very needy. I'm trying to think if there's anything I do that's needy. Normally I would ask for more foot rubs, but I feel like I'm very, very picky with getting a foot massage because my feet are very ticklish. There's just like once in a while I'll get a pedicure and I'm like, okay, they did something. They did something different, but 90% of the time it just tickles. So I finally got a foot massager. My sister and my mom were one or the other got it for me for Christmas, I think, and it's so good. It's such a good foot massager. So I feel like I don't ask for that really anymore. So what else would I be needy with? Tech stuff. I'm needy with tech stuff because I don't know how to do any of it. I'm like an old lady when it comes to tech, anything tech. I mean, I'm pretty good with camera stuff, I guess. But I had to like learn it all. Like I can't just pick up a camera and know the settings. Like I feel like a lot goes into it and I'm constantly like having to look up the settings again and redo it because I can't memorize it. And I can't even figure out how to save my settings in the memory. So I guess I'm not that good with my camera. And I do my own video editing. So I guess that's kind of in the tech category. But as far as like computer stuff, like setting up this stream it's crazy. It's crazy that it can't just be easy. Like there's not every program, the way you have to set it up is not user friendly. I feel like there could be a way easier way to set up like a cool streaming setup. Like how I can like stuff. It's so annoying to set all that up. So tech stuff I'm needy with. I feel like I don't need that much attention. Like I feel like I thrive very well when I'm on my own. Like I will go out to eat by myself. I'll go do obviously I go ghost hunting by myself. That just kind of shows like that reflects who I am as a person very well. I like doing things alone. It's not that I'm like I don't like people. I learn so much about life and myself when I'm by myself, and I feel like that's very rewarding. But I love enjoying time with friends too. I just haven't had time. I feel like my schedule's crazy. There's always something. There's always something. Speaking of something, like tomorrow I'm flying. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm flying. Tanner knows this information. Where am I flying tomorrow? We're going to a concert. I'm excited about it, but it's an artist he really likes. I don't dislike the artist, but it's not something I'll just put on myself to play. But if it's on, I'm like, oh, this is good. I enjoy this. So we're going to see that artist. It's Corbin is the name. If there's any Corbin fans out there, he's a very good voice. He's like a singer. I don't know what you would call this genre. I feel like it's its own thing. Just like singing. It's like beautiful music, I guess. But yeah, we're going to, I think it's Washington. Am I going to Washington? I don't know. I think it's in Washington. But from there, we're there one night. And then the next day, we fly to Denver and we're going to Red Rocks to go to the Skrillex show. I'm so excited because I've never been to Red Rocks, which is wild because Tanner lived in Denver and I was going there for like a year, flying back and forth to stay with him and see him before he moved to Vegas. And I would always look up to see if there was a show because I wanted to go to Red Rocks because it's iconic. Everyone that talks about Red Rocks venue is always like, whoa, it's so cool. So I just wanted to go there just to go there, but there was never shows when I was there. So we're going to see Skrillex. He's doing like a 5-hour set. Just him, I guess. Like, I mean, maybe he'll bring people up with him, but he's doing a 5-hour DJ set. So Tanner and Skrillex are friends. Like they go way back, and they like reconnected recently, and so I know I guess we're hanging out backstage with him, which will be fun. I think that's a cool experience. I feel very grateful to be able to come along for the ride with that stuff. I feel like I've met so many cool people through Tanner because I feel like he doesn't realize how well known he is, and he just knows a lot of people, and I think it's really cool. And he's very nice. He delivered me tacos, like, sheesh. So yeah, the Corbin concert, Skrillex show, and then straight back home. And then exciting ghost hunting information this week. So Friday, so I'm back Tuesday. I just have Wednesday. Thursday, I got to go to bed early because Friday I'm going to have to drive to go film in another state. And I'm doing a collab. I don't know if I'm supposed to say who I'm collabing with yet. I'm doing a collab. And oh wait, even cooler. So it's cool that it's a collab. You guys are gonna be. I feel like you get excited, like when I work with other people that you guys like. But I am returning to a location. Ooh, I almost just knocked my camera over. I'm returning to a location that I went to not long ago, and it needed to be investigated further. That's your first hint. If you guys can guess it, I don't know if I'm going to tell you. Probably not going to tell you. But yeah, so I'm returning to a location I'm very excited for. Very, 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 very excited. And I decided it's a surprise now. I'm not going to tell you. Sorry. But, that's exciting. You guys like surprises. So this will be the next ghost hunting episode I put out. I haven't filmed since, where was I last? The Stanley. I tried to go film at the Amargosa Opera House, which I'll get to later because I took a bunch of pictures. I want to go through everything there. But you can't film there. Like they do not allow spirit communication. They are super strict. So Marta, the woman that made this whole place, her final wishes, I think she passed away like recent, like in the last couple of years. Her final wishes are leave the spirits there alone. So I had asked if I can communicate with Marta then. I'm like, well, can you talk to Marta then? They're like, no. Like, if we catch you trying to talk to Marta's spirit, immediately, like, you're kicked out off the property. Get out of here. Get out of here. What if Marta wants to be talked to, though? Like, that concerns me. But hey, that's the rules. I'm just following the rules. So I couldn't film there, so that plan went down the drain. So this coming week will be a new episode. I'll edit it fast. Like I'll do it and I'm excited about it. And when I get really excited about a location, I want to edit it like right away. I want to watch the footage. And the last time I went to this place, that shit was crazy. Some crazy stuff happened. I'm scared to eat my tacos on camera. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not a shy person, but I like if I hang out with someone for the first time, maybe like not a friend, maybe like in the past, if I've gone on a date, I'm kind of like, oh, don't watch me eat. Like, I don't know. I guess it's more of the sound. I hate when people chew on camera. I hate it. I know ASMR is a whole thing, but it's not for me. It is not for me, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I might find a video to play. Oh, I can play you guys the thing I was going to play for you last week that I never did. It was footage I've never released when I went to Kings Park Asylum, Long Island, New York, where I grew up. And I went back with some... drop something. I went back with urban explorers and they brought me into the underground tunnels under this place. Woo! I don't know why I never released the footage. It was like I filmed on my phone. It's older. It wasn't a whole episode, and this was prior to me starting to just put out clips, like just footage. So I guess I could put it out, but I'll show it to you guys first. Marta. Ashley, my sister's like, just eat. I'm gonna eat. I just don't want to just be chewing on camera. It's weird. I just want to play you guys this video. I know I freaking saved it in my favorites folder so I could find it. New York. Oh wow, I looked so different. Okay, I found the picture, but where's the video? Oh, here they are. I have a lot of videos. Oh my god. Damn. I didn't realize I had this much footage. Oh no, where did it go? Like the first video I just found, I thought I just had clips, but like the first video clip was 35 minutes. Don't know if we're gonna watch all that, but airdrop. Austin said this ain't a date, so we good. No, I'm on a date with you guys. All of you. All right. That's good. My Wi-Fi is so good. Why is it so slow? Something's making sounds. Sydney said some people would pay to watch a girl eat. Yeah, that's a problem. People got to pay the big bucks for this. I think my window's making a sound, or maybe it's the TVs. I think something's literally tapping on my window. I think it might be super windy. That's weird. Yeah, 200 a bite. Start fucking sending in the cash, guys. I got ghost hunting locations to pay for. Dude, I would be at the craziest locations if I had, like, if my channel was bigger and making more money, which it will be. But I wish it was happening now because I have so many crazy locations that just need funding. It is not cheap for some of the places I want to go to. Like I'm talking like $1,500 for a location fee, which is insane. I get it if it's really big, and the one I'm referring to is really big, but I think that's Trans Allegheny. Why did someone say someone in the chat said tarantula, and now I'm like panicking because I'm like, is there? Why'd you say that? Why'd you say tarantula? Chester, don't mess with me. Oh, you're saying because the tapping. No, my heart is actually racing right now because I like multiple people just said spider, and there is spiders around here. Tanner saw one out this front door area outside my office that was like furry, and I think there's a spider living in my car. I fucking hope not. I would crash. I'm so scared there just because of like I will like that's my reaction. I can't control it. But I was in my car. There's been spider webs. If I leave my car and go out of town, I come back, there'll be like little spider webs. And one time I saw something really fast disappear into the vent. Like it ran, disappeared into the vent. I don't want to think about it. And then recently I went to my garage. I've been trying to put up my pole again. I want my pole back. And the rest of it is still in the garage. I refuse to get it because I saw a spider, which looked like maybe the furry kind, like big black spider, and it ran really fast. Like these things are fucking fast. Like they've been training. Vegas spiders train for marathons. So it ran really fast to like back where the rest of the pole stuff is. And I'm so scared it's in the bag because the stuff is in bags. And if I open the bag and there's a spider, pack it up. Pack it up. Why is my window making so much noise? I know that there's like a sound cancellation thing, so you guys probably can't hear it. I don't know. It's making me angry. Is this error dropped yet? Gosh darn. New York. I like how you can search locations and then find pictures and videos that way. It makes it easy. New York. Select. All right, let me just do the 13-minute one first just to see. The 35-minute one is struggling. Hellbound. I like that your tag, like I like your username, the way that like the lines are all in between the letters. That's nice. Yeah, no, I hear it now. It's definitely like windy as hell. So where I live in Vegas is very elevated. It looks down onto Vegas, like we're up in these like mountains, and it's always so windy up here. All right, we're back to downloading. Christina Rab. Finally caught my first live. Thanks for being here. Why is there not more people here today? What's up with that? It's always so random, I guess. I remember, I want this camera to be up more. Stay. Please, just stay. Oh my God, my window is gonna break. It's so loud. Chill, wind. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Sydney, thanks. She said, I love your water fountain thing in your backyard when you post it. Yeah, it's super cool. In the winter it would freeze, which was cool too. It was not working for a while. It wouldn't like fill up with water, but we got it fixed. So it's back in action. All right, I need to put these in. Bear with me. Oh, I hate putting eye drops in. I hate it so much. Does anyone else hate putting eye drops in? Oh, it like hurts. I feel like some people love eye drops. I do not. Wow, they're like super red. I've been feeling like, I don't know if it's allergies, but yesterday and today I felt like ass. Just got back from the Pistol Club. What's the Pistol Club? Sounds like a good time. Please just airdrop. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying before. The first time, two to three times I went live, I think it pushed out I pushed me out into the algorithm because I remember there was like a lot more people. Um, Now it's a smaller group, but I like that because it's like we all know each other, you know? It's like personal, like I recognize all your names when you're in here, and I like that. It's a cool vibe. Just know if I blow up, you're the OGs. Isn't there a way that YouTube does like badges? Like if I make this like a membership thing or something, there's like special stickers. I want to do that, and I want it to be like for the OG crew only somehow. I need to look into this. Yeah, Jay Satori is with me on the eye drop hatred. It's not a good feeling. Can you please airdrop? What's it waiting for? Whoa, it's working. Is it working? Oh, Austin said I can help you with that. Yeah, Austin, I feel like he is the Phantomet cult's what's your title? Let me think of this. Streamer expert. I feel like you're like when I think of a streamer, I feel like I would think of Austin. Austin, do you still stream games? Is that what you did before? Do you stream games? I don't know games, so I'm not like in that world. The only time I regret being single is when I need eye or eardrop. You'd have a wifey or hubby putting them in for you. I always did that before. Tanner would always put them in for me, and one day I started putting in my own eye drops, and it was cute. He was like so proud of me. He was like, "Oh my goodness, congrats! You're a big girl now." I have a protein shake as well. I've been having a bad appetite lately. I go through these periods of someone knocking. What the fuck? No, someone actually knocked on my door. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. There's things in the air. It's windy. I'm just gonna blame it on the wind. By the way, when I leaned over, if it looked like I'm wearing underwear, it's shorts. I feel like it looks like I'm wearing underwear, and I don't want you guys to think I'm like just streaming in my underwear. It's not that kind of stream right now. Maybe later. But yeah, I definitely want to make custom stickers. I need to start like doing I like the community part of being on YouTube specifically, I would say. Or like I guess like all platforms, but like just having our niche like small group. The fact that paranormal is already niche, and then like we have our little crew. Oh, Jenna's here. Jenna, what up? Okay, by the way, it is airdropping. It's halfway. Halfway. And this is only the 13-minute clip. So I didn't go through all of this footage, but I looked at like one of the clips, and the one I looked at had something crazy in it. Like I'm trying to remember what it was. Like it's some kind of audio, like you hear a voice or something. I haven't looked at this footage in a while, but that was only one of them. I never watched all the footage. So this will be, you saw it here first, folks. I don't know what accent that was. Uh, Never mind. But yeah, we'll watch it together for the first time and do some footage review. Would you guys enjoy that if I started doing that? Like when because when I edit, the first thing you do with like paranormal footage is like watch it through, watch and listen intently. It's kind of tedious, but if you guys want me to stream when I do that, I could start doing that because I literally just sit here by myself and just watch through hours of footage. And sometimes it's static footage, which is just, it gets very tedious. For like the first 10 minutes, it's scary because you're just sitting here watching this like night vision static cam footage. Like it just feels like something's gonna happen. And then sometimes like nothing happens. So after about 30 minutes, you're like, okay, like this is getting boring. But yeah, I could stream that if you guys are down to watch. I could just do like test ones and I'll see if it goes well. It's not like it would hurt anything if I'm sitting here anyway. Why not? Have you ever had numbing eye drop Dune at the eye doctor? Oh, done, I think. Numbing eye, no, numbing eye drops. Oh, but what do you mean numbing eye drops? Can you feel your eyes? Can I feel my eyes? Wait, when you just think about that, can you feel your eyeballs? No. I guess if I touch it, I could feel it. Not even really. Wait, can you feel? I don't think you can feel your eyeballs. Tim D, I know you're, I guess, probably late to the party. There's another investigation I'm doing this Friday, and it's a collab, and it is a return repeat location that I'm very excited about. So I'm filming Friday, and I will have it out by. I'm trying to figure out what day I want to start releasing episodes. I can't figure it out. So like I know there's other channels that have been around longer and like have more consistently done their premieres on days I've been trying. So that doesn't work well. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to compete or like so, because it's hard for people. Like if they like both channels and both are putting an episode out and premiering at the same time, it's like who do I go to? So I'm trying to like find a good day and time that isn't saturated that people would attend more. Is this thing done? Why is it trying to airdrop it to my friend? No. Oh, my friend's about to get like a ghost hunting video on accident. I genuinely don't know why it's being so slow because it's on the Wi-Fi. I would call Tanner, but I've asked him for so much already. He'll kill me. He wouldn't kill me, but I would feel so bad because I know he would do it, but he probably wouldn't want to do it. Oh yeah, let's do a poll. Everybody, while I'm trying to get this to send to my computer, send me what day and time is best for premiere. Like if you wanted to watch my premiere, what day and time would be ideal? Okay, this is why I don't like to eat on camera. I'm really messy. Just shit spilling everywhere. That I'm actually like that. Uh-oh. Premiere during your Sunday service time and then adjust from there. Well, no, Sunday service is its own thing, but like for full episode premieres, I'm trying to figure out what day and time. Wednesday at 5, Friday at 8 p.m. Oh, wait, everyone that's putting it in, don't forget to put what time zone. Because someone said 8, and then I'm like, if it's 8 my time, that would be 11 East Coast, which is crazy. Mm. Fridays are winning. Is everyone saying Friday pretty much? Friday could be cool. Phantom at Friday. It's got a ring to it. It's got a ring to it, guys. Phantom at Friday. I think we're on to something here. Sister Ashley, what was the time frame on Friday? Oh, I think I got the video. Yes, it freaking worked. It said it didn't even fully send it on my phone, but it did. It's freaking lying. I'm going to start sending the other one ahead of time. Oop. To this Mac. Florida Friday. Oh, Australian time. My God. Friday night. Okay. We've settled on Friday evening. I wouldn't want to do it too late though because of East Coast time. What if it was like 5 Pacific? Because that would be 8. I don't think I'd want to do later than 8 Eastern, so that's 5 my time. Does that work for people? I kind of like that. That's so different. I haven't done like Friday evening releases ever. I don't think ever. Okay, well, we got the first video clip. I don't know why this is being so freaking lame. We'll figure the next ones out. Oh, never mind. It came through as we speak. So let me see if this works with the audio first off. So let me see. My mic, I have to fix my mic. So bear with me. Tech problems. Hello. Can you hear me now? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing. Okay, let me write that down. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Yes, okay. So I'm going to write this in my notes. Friday, premiere episodes at 8. Well, I'm going to put my time. So 5 p.m. Pacific, which is 8 Eastern. Sydney said, I need another mic now because mine does not work with my camera and I still need to edit my video. Yeah, mics are, it's crazy. So Tanner bought me this as a present when he was just on tour. And he set it up for me today. It's a Shure, Shure mic. And it lights up. I know you guys can't see it from here, but it lights up pink. It's very pretty. Okay. Let's see if we can hear this. Well, hold on. I can't even see it. I don't know why it's not. It's here. QuickTime Player. Does it work? Sure. This is not working. No. Application. Okay, wait. We're in business. Let's see if we can hear it. Most importantly. Hold on, it's not playing. Please. Ooh, I'm excited to watch this though. I haven't watched all this footage. Ah! I don't know why it's not playing. Please. Oh. Let me just try it again. We're making this work. I'm so excited to watch this. Oh, wait, is it working? Hold on. Everything is working. Can you guys hear it? Never mind, it might have been a water dripping. Tell me if you guys hear it. Yeah, it could have been that. Yeah, don't fall down that because that's an open shaft. That's how people die in here. Like people have died. You hear it? No. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, guys, this is Kings Park Asylum located on Long Island, New York, in the town of Kings Park. This place is like an entire city. There is so many buildings. Oh my God, the air turned on, it knocked on the window. This is not the time to scare me. Ooh, okay. So there's so many buildings. Some have been taken down. This is a place a lot of urban explorers go to. I used to go here all the time when I was young growing up. So I never ghost hunted there technically. So a couple years back, I was able to go back and like ghost hunt here. I met these two urban explorers that said they knew all the tunnel system, which I've never been in. It's so scary. It is so scary. All right, I'm just gonna play it through and then I've never seen this, so I don't know what happens. But keep your eyes and ears peeled. Never mind, it might have been a water dripping.
Oh, I heard water drip.
Yeah, it could have been that. Yeah, don't fall down that because that's an open shaft. That's how people die in here. Like people have died. No. No. Something moved behind me, like the can got kicked or something, and I wasn't me, I was way past it. I feel like people die in here. Like people have died. People die in here. Like people have died. You guys hear it, right? No! Oh my god. I just spilled on my keyboard. I got excited. Hold on. Please don't break. Please don't break. No. Hold on. I love people like and die. People. That's how people die in here. Like people have died. Okay. But you guys hear that, right? Like you hear a can get like moved and it's way behind me. Oh my god. I spilled Red Bull on my keyboard. We will resume momentarily. I hate this keyboard anyway, so if it's broken, it's not the end of the world. Onward. No. No. Something moved behind me, like the can got kicked or something, and I wasn't me, I was way past it. I feel like something's following me. Like I straight up feel like every time I turn my back, like something's behind me, like running up on me, and it's making me so uncomfortable. Ooh, I'm getting ringing in my ears, which is like my sign. Like when something's around, I get like ringing in my ears, and I'm getting that right now. Like really high pitched ringing. I'm just worried about the windows with the light. I'm just worried about the windows and the light in that room. So. I just got like a blast of like something in my face. Like almost like
breeze, right?
I would like, yeah, I'd almost consider it a breeze, but it's like an energy, like you feel it.
And then it feels heavy to breathe, right? That's how it just felt too.
Like you're. Side note, sorry, I'm chewing, but I just had to say this before I forgot. I feel like these guys think I'm insane. So like they're not ghost hunters, they're urban explorers. They just go explore. But I'm there tuning in, like on high alert, just like feeling for energies and like talking about it, and they're just like, okay, bro. No, they were really nice though, but they probably think I'm crazy. Chest starts like getting faint. Poop on your mom's chest.
Yeah.
What?
Looking for a good time.
Oh. Joe Rinaldi. Okay. Wow, this is spooky. I feel like something's gonna pop out.
These are patient's rooms.
Oh, these are patient rooms? Oh, how cool. Is there any patients lingering around here? Ooh, it feels so different in this hall. It feels way heavier in here than it did in that tunnel, which is surprising. Guys, just try to imagine being here, how creepy this is.
These are literally how small the rooms used to be.
What the hell? This is a room?
Yeah.
Wait, Chester had a really good point. Poop on your mother's chest on Mother's Day. That's a good Mother's Day slogan. Onward. That's miserable. I thought that was like a closet. Some of the rooms are bigger. I wonder how they got like the bigger suites.
Depends, I think.
Oh, these are tiny. Oh, this is a bathroom though.
Here's another room.
Well, maybe for single. Hello, hello. Okay, the mic's on, but I still can't hear through my headphones. Hold on. You guys can hear me now, right? Yeah, you guys can hear me now, but I can't hear through my headphones, which will be a problem because I need to hear the video too. So, I'm just gonna see if it's because they're dead. Hello, testing. Okay, we're still good. I have a feeling they might be dead. If they're dead, I'll just grab another pair. Yeah, I think they're pretty sure they're definitely dead. You guys can tell me I had a piece of taco on my face. All right, quick intermission. I'm gonna grab another pair of headphones. Hold on. Of course, I'm gonna play a cool song for you guys like I do every time I leave. What's up, pirate? Oh, Camp Paranormal? I haven't looked at the chat in a minute. What song do I want to play for you? It has to be spooky. Wait. I know you couldn't hear me for a second. I forgot I have to switch the mic on that too. Fun tech stuff. 1 second. Please hold while your party is reached. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Yes. Do you hear music? Do you guys hear music? I can't hear it because the headphones. Is 10-4 mean yes? Yes, okay. I can't hear the song. I'm gonna just pick one and I will be back by time the song is over. Liverpool sounds nice. Too big for my head. Okay. Oh yeah, I can hear now. Yay. Okay, I'm back. It's cold in here. I had to turn the air down. Oh, these don't fit good. Oh, it's backwards. They're like old school looking. It goes with my retro TVs. Where's the right one? Aha. Still a little big, but it will do. I feel so retro. By the way, this shirt was given, sponsored by, who sent this? Some company sent Tanner clothes. I think it's Cutie Patootie. Don't know. It's cute. It's cute. All right, now back to the video because I was getting into the video and it just. Why do I have the air on? Because it's like 110 degrees in Vegas. Uh-huh. Yes. People, they would put them in like that low room, and if there's like a bigger room, they put multiple people. What is this? Like a cafeteria, maybe? Oh, okay. I kind of want to go in the middle of the hallway and just put the REM pod there because I feel like that's where I felt it the most. Tell me it doesn't look like someone's about to pop in that doorway any second. Any second, there's just gonna be a body, just a shadow figure. Alright, I'm gonna just step back and give it some room. If there's anyone here right now, can you go up to this antenna for us and set off this device? I'm gonna walk away so that you don't feel pressured, but do us a favor and touch that antenna so that we know you're here. What is this? Oh, maybe a bathroom. I thought it was like the morgue because I saw that weird door. Ugh, I don't like the feeling of this hall. Like I expected the tunnel to feel like the worst. I was like most nervous about the tunnel and it felt weird down there, but this hallway feels like way heavier to me. Holy blonde like throwback. Ache. That's like what I feel. Like it looks so different. If there's anyone here with us, can you give us a clear sign? It's too quiet. Definitely asbestos. Is there any patients around? Or maybe any of the nurses that used to work here? Is there anyone that's still attached to this building? See what I mean? It's like rare that this thing actually like goes off, so it's still tripping me out that really went off on those stairs where those footsteps were happening. I'm getting like a weird smell. I smell like burning. Hey, James Bundy. It's gone now.
I just felt the breeze go in front of my face.
Like an energy pass by you. Have I been talking this whole time? Oh my god. I went through so much. Oh, my sister's calling me probably to tell me. Wait, I want to put her on the phone. Hey.
Can't hear you.
Wait, I know. I realized after so long it was muted, but now you're on the stream, so say hi so everyone can hear you in the.
Oh. Hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, I realized I was probably talking for so long and you couldn't hear me. I had myself muted because I was chewing my tacos during the video and forgot to unmute myself. I don't think, did you hear anything about the collab? I was talking about collab. No, it's probably been a while since I've been muted. Let me return to what I was saying. My bad, guys. My bad. I love that my sister called me to tell me. What a good, she's just on it. She's on it. Taco Sunday. Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to reference the question about the collab with Ghost Club and Christar. I am collabing with Ghost Club soon. I'm really excited. I love working with them. I was just talking when you guys couldn't hear me about how much I love Jade and how brave she is with everything she's going through with her health problems and her heart. And she's just like pushing through, and she's such a cool person and so much fun to work with. And same with Mandy. I was saying Mandy's like such an angel. She's such like a bright soul. I can't, like, you know when you run into people like that and they're just like they have such a light about them. And them two together as a duo is just, they were like made to be in a duo. They are awesome together. They're so much fun to work with. So I'm super stoked to be able to hang out with them again. And Christar, there's no set plans to collab. I hope we can again someday. And then the other part I was referencing when you couldn't hear me once again is someone said she got caught for faking stuff, and there's no way. I was saying that I've never seen her fake anything, and the thing with that is the debunker community like comes for people. I know a lot of the times they are really debunking things, which is great. I think that's super important, but I don't know if it's because they run out of content or if it's like a personal vendetta against people. But I know they go for people that aren't faking things, like Ghost Club. Like there's things that they were trying to debunk that like it's real. So like I don't, and they're just like nope, but it's fake. So it's just like who's right, who's wrong. It's crazy. So I know they've gone for Christar multiple times, but it was like made up stuff, and then like they say it, and then like rumors spread, so it's just crazy. But yeah, I haven't talked to her in a bit, but I know she's been streaming on TikTok and doing really good with that, so I'm really happy that she's having success in that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that before the chat got too deep and I couldn't see it anymore. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the 3 minutes of silence. You're welcome. Why don't they go after Zach Baggins? They have been. I don't know if it's just my algorithm, but every time, because I don't follow a lot of people. I had followed a couple of the debunkers when they were doing a video about me. And so now they're always in my algorithm, and pretty much all of them have been nonstop talking about Ghost Adventures, faking things. So yeah, and that yeah, there's a lot of drama with Zach. I'll tell you that much. He's in deep water. He's in deep water. He's in deep water right now, guys. Side Eye Guy. Yeah, I know that Side Eye Guy is like one of the debunkers, but I've never watched his content. I don't think I ever made it to his page. When I went through the drama of the debunker community, it's like one of them says something or like does a video on somebody, and then they all do it. It's like a loop, like it goes in a line. And I don't think I ever made it as far as his page that I know of. He might have said something about me, but when I was on the debunker community again, it was not anything about me faking stuff. It was me collabing with people that had said to have been faking stuff. So they were just like, is she guilty by association? And I didn't think they were coming at me. I made a video back just for fun content, and then one of them got really mad and then started a whole thing, and then the next video was about me being a bully, but I was just standing up for myself, and then I had to shut it down with another video. Yeah. And yeah, Aaron from Ghost Adventures, that's heavy on the debunking community right now. Not that they're trying to debunk that, that's just what their community is. But they've been talking a lot about the drama with Aaron's wife. Aaron from Ghost Adventures' wife put a hit out on him. She got convicted, right? I haven't been keeping up with it. Yeah, a lot of people hate Zach, and I have a lot of people messaging me about him right now and the situation at hand, and I don't know how much I really want to speak on it right now. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone in this live right now that's been messaging me, but I have been receiving some messages like questioning what's going on right now with the whole Holly Madison thing. I don't know if you guys seen that. She has said that he cheated on her with it's now up to seven women. And I'm just going to come out and say it because it's becoming kind of obvious. I guess people are putting the pieces to the puzzle together. I was one of them. Hey guys, it's me. Hey, that was me. That's, I'm probably going to get a letter in the mail now trying to sue me for saying this. But like I said, I don't want to go into detail right now. I don't know if I ever will, but I got stories for days. I'm not here to air anyone out necessarily either, but I do want to like tell my side at some point just because of the way people are questioning me about it. But yeah, maybe we'll get to it later, but I do want to finish this video and my tacos. Yeah, see, I feel like I'm gonna mute this and not forget when I full of people like come back around. Like, I feel like in the other realm, they're all just like walking around like down this hallway. Like I can definitely feel the energy. I'm not like physically seeing anything with my eyes like I normally do, but I'm more feeling it, and it's giving me like crazy anxiety. Is there anyone here that was treated poorly when you used to live here? For the people who worked here, did you like your job?
What's the history about this building anyways?
I'm not sure what this building is, but this seems like obviously patient rooms. So this is probably where.
Did people die here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tons, because it was a hospital. That's why they had their own morgue and everything. Yeah, I mean, they would also, they were under scrutiny because they were doing like lobotomies towards the end and electroshock therapy, which was basically torture.
Did they all die here?
Probably most of them, yeah. They have a whole graveyard on site somewhere where most of them are unmarked because they wouldn't really have family, which is sad, to like claim them. But
so you think they'll answer if we say some fucked up shit? Like ask some fucked up questions or not?
I don't know if you want to be fucked up.
Well, not like fucked up like that. Just some fucked up questions like, did you get raped here? Did you get mistreated? Did you
mistreated?
Damn, this guy's into the hard-hitting questions. Was there anyone that was mistreated here? We're just here to communicate with you. You don't have to be scared of us.
Were you killed here by a doctor or some shit?
Yeah, was there any? Were you killed here by a doctor or some shit? It's a good question. Yeah, I'm sure that there was doctors that, did foul play, who knows what really went down here, but oh shit. Oh. Did you guys notice that timing? I start talking about them being mistreated. This whole time the REM pod never went off, and then it starts going off then. There's no electricity. Like, there's nothing around this place that could, like, have a possibility of even setting it off. Yeah, was there any crazy timing? Yeah, I'm sure that there was doctors that, did foul play, who knows what really went down here, but oh, shit. Oh. See? It's answering us.
You gotta answer questions like that.
Yeah. Did somebody hurt you? Did a doctor hurt you? A nurse, maybe? Did another patient hurt you? If you're a patient, maybe that happened. I'm sure, like, they would fight each other and stuff. They're all, like, mentally unstable. Is there anyone here that was part of, like, the lobotomy experiments? Would they do weird treatments on you that weren't humane? Yeah, that's wild. That thing answered us.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, it's blue, which means it's, like, close to the antenna.
Do you want us out of here?
Do you want us to leave? Do you like that we're here? Are we giving you company? Do you get lonely here? I'm getting the worst feeling. Like this, I don't
Oh,
even
one
want
of
to,
these rooms yours.
I don't even want to say it because every time I say this out loud, like something happens. But I get like this impending doom feeling, like something's about to happen.
Yeah.
And then like whenever I feel that, like something like wild happens, and
That's not a bad question to ask. Do you want to do something to one of us?
please don't. You're not allowed to harm us or touch us, by the way. I just want to set those ground rules. You can communicate with us, but you're not allowed to use our energy. Like, don't attach yourself to us. Don't touch us. Don't hurt us. We're just here to communicate. So if that's cool with you, can you touch that REM pod again? Oh, you get that burning smell again. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you smelled that, right?
It's just like a phantom smell. Like it like appears and then it's just gone, but it's nothing in here. So I don't know if that's like a paranormal experience. I mean, that's something that happens, like phantom smells, but I don't know why it's like burning smell. It's a little concerning. Okay, do you want to touch this one more time before I put it away? Is anyone still here?
No, that's like the third time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the two different locations. I mean, like this sound. Yeah, it's wild that this thing went off twice. Like, yeah, this is when I was Lindsay Paranormal days. And, like the entire night, it won't go off like once.
Yeah.
So that shit really went off twice. That's exciting.
It's not bad. No, that's like the third time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the two different locations. I mean, like downstairs it happened, and then up here. All right. Are you guys ready to head out? My battery's kind of dying.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got some cool stuff. I guess this was the end. I just, every time I get that impending doom feeling, I just know now, I've learned my lesson that that's my intuitive side telling me to leave. Listen to your intuition, baby. Go, girl. The floor is so crunchy. Yeah, this was Lindsay I think I'm wearing my Lindsay Paranormal sweatshirt. Oh, Sydney, that's nice. I love that. Wait, stay still for a second. I love being inspiring to anybody. I love that. Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but it sounded like there was like more footsteps besides us, like ahead of us. I was just making sure. The wall just says, fuck this bitch. Fuck that bitch. Well, Kings Park, it was nice seeing you again. I can feel the energy from this freaking video. I like that name, Sydney. Is that your channel name? Everyone follow Sydney's channel. Is that your handle? What do you have up on there so far? Wait, maybe I should just check it out now on the... One sec. Okay. Once you do have something up on your channel, let me know. I'll share it on my channel. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, there's more videos. That's good for now. We can always come back to more. But growing up, I used to. I wonder. I doubt my sister ever did. Ashley, did you ever go to Kings Park? Or Pilgrim State was the other one. So growing up, there's not a lot to do on Eastern Long Island. So my idea of fun was, I don't know how many times I went there, but I feel like a good amount. I would go urban exploring inside the abandoned asylums out there, Kings Park being one of them. That was the main one I went to. And I remember during the day it would be really cool because you can see a lot more. It's still creepy, but it's not like I feel like I'm about to get murdered creepy. I remember there wasn't probably so much of this anymore because this is long ago, but there was still like patient files I would find, like original stuff. I love finding that. It's so cool. And it was just such like a childhood core memory. And I remember having paranormal experiences and experiencing weird things there, like pre-filming, like equipment days, just like me and my senses. And being able to go back there and like with equipment was just so crazy. Now, do not go there because as far as I'm aware, there is a dangerous gang that lives in there. They've like taken it over. So if you go there, don't go in there. I think I went there right before that happened, I guess. Sorry, I got a message. 1 second. Okay. So yeah, growing up, it was just such a core memory, except I know I've told this story before. Some of you may have heard it, maybe not. So the other abandoned asylum was Pilgrim State, but there was like 1 or 2 buildings that were still active and then the rest was all abandoned. And it looked like this. It looked a lot like Kings Park. One time, it was like me, my friend Katie, and just a group of people. I don't remember who else. And we got there, and the only way we saw into the building was a window that was high up. I was the smallest one, so they're like, we'll boost you up into the window and get you in first. And then I guess they were all going to boost each other in. How does the last person get in? This was not a good plan anyway. I don't know what we were thinking and how were we going to get out. Anyway, so like you go up into this window, but then I would have to get in it, and then it was a drop down. So how you would get back out would be very difficult. So they boost me up. I remember this so clear. Like I had one leg already in the window, and I was like, oh, it's a pretty far drop. Then there was somebody in the building that started what sounded like a chainsaw. In all fairness, like maybe a leaf blower, but I'm telling you, this sounded like a straight up, it was a chainsaw. And it was right there. Like they must have been in the next room. It was so loud. It was so loud. It was so scary. I was almost in. I almost dropped in there by myself. I would have been in there by myself with Chainsaw Man, and everyone would have ran. Nobody would have. We were young. Who was going to come in there and save me? None of them. Oh, that scares me to think about. I got goosebumps. So once that happened, I got out so fast. I remember I was like screaming, crying, and running so fast. Never looked back once. Not once. Like beeline, go to the car. Oh, that was so scary. It was so scary. Yeah, someone said it could have been a generator. Yeah, but it really sounded like a chainsaw. Really sounded like a chainsaw. Whew, scary. Either way, that shit was, no matter what it was, I was scared the same amount. Even just like from the pure noise. What's up, Eric? Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, every week, before I forget, we do a little conspiracy segment. Weird conspiracy segment. Last week it was the chronovisor at the Vatican, that they're the time traveling machine at the Vatican. They had me convinced a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Today, this one won't be too long. I know one of them we did was very long. I'm scrolling back in my notes. Okay, this one is people are vanishing in national parks and nobody talks about it. So this is related to missing 411, not 911. So missing 411, I believe it's a show, some kind of series that looks into this. I haven't really watched it. I think I've seen clips from it. But so my thought on this off the bat before I learned anything else about it is, yes, I feel like I know that. I feel like it's public general knowledge that a lot of people vanish at national parks. But I always thought, like, because they're getting murdered there, or like, I don't know, it's a good place to kidnap someone, I guess. Like, it's pretty secluded. But when you do a deeper dive, starts getting a little weird how they're disappearing, the circumstances, the way people are found. Let's get into it. Okay. Scrolling back down. Okay. Here's some bullet point facts I wrote down. So, over 1,600 unexplained disappearances have occurred in U.S. national parks. Now, I don't know if that number is an all-time, if that's a year, if that's 3 years. I don't know. That's just the number it gave me. I need to look into that further. It's a lot, either way. If it's all-time, that's a lot of people just disappearing off the face of it, just like not a trace. The National Park Service does not keep an official centralized database of missing persons. If there's that many people, I feel like we should look into that. Let's make a database. Is it database or database? Database. I like database better. Let's make a database, because look, we already have at least 1,600 people. We'll get them organized. Or organize it. Figure it out. That's weird that they don't have one. Okay. Patterns have been identified by investigator Dave Paulides. Clustered locations, similar victim traits, sounds like a serial killer, and strange recovery details. Okay. So this could go one of either way. This could be a serial killer or something stranger. What would be stranger? I don't know. Aliens? What is it? Bigfoot? Victims often vanish within minutes or even seconds of last being seen. That's what happens when people get kidnapped usually. Usually you see them and then you don't. Like, you're like, hey, and they go that way. And then that's, they get kidnapped and then you don't see them again. It's how it works. That's how life works, I guess. Hey, Justin. Okay. So that one isn't a huge red flag for me. Unless I guess it depends. It's like, if it's happening a lot, like say like once a week, there's a family or a group of people going hiking. One person like was like, oh, I'm going to run over here really quick, and then gone. And it happens like a lot. Kind of that would be hard to pull off if you were just a human. Search dogs frequently fail to pick up or follow scent trails. Okay, now that kind of sounds like you could sucked up into the sky or something. Alien abduction. Recovered bodies are often found in areas that were already thoroughly searched. Okay, so they're like, search area B, nothing there. Go back to A, go back to B again, all of a sudden the body's there. That's weird, unless we have a really thrifty, nifty serial killer that is real good. And he's just that good that he needs to play games with the police. Maybe. I mean, if you're a serial killer in today's climate, you have to be really good. Back in the day, that was easy. I could have been a serial killer back in the day. They wouldn't have got me. Now, there's no way. You can't get away with it. There's cameras everywhere. DNA. DNA is on everything. Ooh, this one's weird. Victims are frequently found near granite, boulder fields, bodies of water, or at extreme elevations. All of that, if I just like heard all of those things that listed, that to me relates to paranormal. That's what holds energy the most. Granite, limestone especially, bodies of water, and high elevations. And also weird weather conditions, like all of that relates to high paranormal activity. And they're saying that that's where these victims are found. So I guess they're found dead. Clothing is sometimes found neatly folded or removed without explanation. Well, I can give you an explanation why somebody might be found without clothing on, but I don't want to talk about it. Self-explanatory. Now, folding the clothes, that's weird. That's a little weird. Many disappearances occur during late afternoon or in sudden weather changes. There it is. There's the weather part. I knew it was coming. Paranormal stuff. I have the hiccups. Children are found miles away from the last known location, distances beyond their physical capability. But you know what it's not beyond the physical capability of? A vehicle. Maybe they were in a vehicle. They got kidnapped and then the kid was annoying, so they dropped him back off. They're like, oh, why did we pick him up? Put him back. Return him. Missing 411, so that's show or whatever it is. The cases don't involve signs of animal attack, foul play, or natural causes. And this guy that runs this missing 411 is a former law enforcement officer with no declared paranormal agenda, adding to his credibility. Wait, so if you have a paranormal agenda, you have less credibility? That's unfair. I feel like that's not fair. But I get it. Like, the paranormal community gets crazy. They're like, look, we need a logical one. Cool Hand Luke, what's going on? Tim D. Got a couple more people in the chat now. Okay. So a deeper dive into these bullet points, the 1,600 plus unexplained disappearances. These aren't just your average missing hikers. Many are experienced outdoors people, military trained, or in well-known marked areas. What do you have to do to become a experienced outdoors person? How much experience do you need to be considered one? I wonder. Because it's not me. It couldn't be me. The actual number is actually likely far higher due to unreported and lack of the centralized tracking system. That's why I said, why don't they get the system? I'm trying to look for my chapstick. I think it rolled off the table. My lips are dry. Yeah, get a system, guys. Get a system in order. What are you doing? There's too many. The cops can't keep up with all that. Snazzy glasses. Yeah, I'm blind, all right? I don't like these glasses, all right? Let's... Okay, more about the government database for missing persons in the park. Despite being federal land, the National Park Service claims they don't track these cases systematically. The dude, it keeps referring to him as Paul. I don't know if it's Paulides or Paulides. Had to file Freedom of Information Act requests, the FOIA, and was even told it would cost him over $1 million to access what little data they had. Are they hiding something? What if, hold on, what if it's not paranormal? What if these parks are part of the human trafficking problem? Maybe this is the central central hub. These are the hubs. And then it can go underground, and then they get them out. They ship them. We're on to something here. Okay. Over $1 million. Oh, you want some data that we don't have? $1 million, please. I need to start charging more for stuff. Anything. That's crazy. Cluster zones and victim traits. So many disappearances are clustered around specific geographic areas like Yosemite, the Great Smoky Mountains, and the Mountain Rainier. I mean, those are popular ones. Common traits among victims: highly intelligent. They're gonna get me. Oh, they're gonna get me. Physically fit. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh, shoot. Often Germanic or Scandinavian descent. I think that's me. Guys, you'll never catch me at Yosemite. Don't ever ask me. Do not ask me to go to Yosemite ever. I can't go. I'm so highly intelligent, physically fit, and German. There's no way. I can't even go. I can't even think about it. I can't go within a 10-mile radius of these places. Instant vanishing. So many reports include victims being seen just moments before vanishing, literally walking ahead on the trail or lagging behind briefly, and then poof. Obviously, I'm not physically fit. I just got out of breath from getting so worked up about that. I guess I'm safe. No signs of struggle, no noise, no sightings. It's like they stepped out of existence. Interesting. How would there be signs of struggle if they're not found? I guess if there's like a tree branch snapped or something. A scuffle in the ground, a little scuff. Search dogs often can't track them, even bloodhounds. Those are the good ones. They smell everything. And cadaver dogs. Oh, those are better than people. Working dogs are better than people. They frequently show confused. Can I talk today? Please. Can I just talk for one day? They frequently show confusion, refusal to track, or circle aimlessly. So they start acting up. Some handlers report dogs shutting down completely as if disturbed or overwhelmed. Don't bring the dogs into this. Do not overwhelm the dogs. That's sad. You guys figure it. Make your database, then worry about the dogs. All right? You're using the dogs because you can't even be bothered to make a database to even track this stuff. God damn it. Give these dogs a break. Kiki's never worked a day in her life. She could. She's licensed. She's got her license. She's, technically she's a service dog, but she's never worked a day in her life. I would never let her work. Bodies found in previously searched areas. So it says this happens a lot. Like it emphasizes a lot. Teams comb through areas for days, then a body is suddenly found in the exact spot they checked. Often found in open areas, making it unlikely they were missed unless they were placed there later, like I was saying. Granite, water, and elevation links. Many of the most baffling disappearances occurred near large boulder fields or granite formations, Some speculate these act as energy conductors or portals. Like I said, the paranormal part. Water is another key factor. Lakes, creeks, and rivers, often within 100 yards. I mean, pretty common with killers, but victims are sometimes found thousands of feet higher in elevation with no gear or reason to be there. Well, hold on. They said the people were physically fit, so get the story straight, bud. Pal. Oh yeah, like Lake Mead. That was the killer, though. That was the mob dumping ground. Different. Victims, especially children, are sometimes found with shoes missing but feet unscathed. Clothing is often folded or arranged in a way that defies explanation. These aliens are so good at folding clothes. We've never seen anything like it. Let me tell you, I've been to like Walmart and seen those Lululemon, the way they fold their stuff. But this, otherworldly. This is otherworldly folding technique. Okay, let me read that again. Clothing is often folded or arranged in a way that defies explanation, as if undressed by someone else or placed ritualistically. There we go. Someone asked about the water thing. So yeah, like I was saying before, like limestone, bodies of water, brick, like stones, are known to be energy conductors. So paranormal activity is often thought to occur more because it can like pull from that energy maybe, or the energy's stuck there. But yeah, water is one of those conductors. Sudden weather shifts, so storms often roll in right after a person vanishes, hampering search and rescue efforts. It's almost as if someone is covering its tracks or using weather as a mechanism for concealment. Interesting. Children found far beyond physical ability. Kids as young as 2 or 3 are found over mountain ridges 10 plus miles away through thick forest and freezing temperatures with no injuries or memory of how they got there. That kid, put him in Ninja Warrior. Put him in Ninja Warrior immediately. That's crazy. How did he get there? How did he get up there? That's good job, bud. No signs of natural death or foul play. Bodies. So I guess they're saying they go missing, but I guess sometimes they find the bodies. Bodies often show no trauma, no signs of struggle, no animal predation. In some cases, death is listed as an undetermined or exposure, but that doesn't explain the bizarre conditions or behavior leading up to the death. Okay, now it's getting weird. If they're finding the bodies, that's weirder. I thought they were just like vanishing, or 1,600 of them. That's a lot. Wait, now I'm like starting to see the picture here. That's a lot. This is how it's happening every time. That is a lot. That's weird. It does sound like aliens to me. It reminds me of when, like in any Alien or like Roswell or any of those documentaries, the farmers always talk about their animals being like taken or killed in a weird way, and like they'll find the body and the blood will be drained, like not a drop of blood in sight, but there's no like incision. That's what this reminds me of. I wonder if any of that's happening. They wouldn't make it public. I know if they found bodies and like the blood was clean drained with no like explanation, they couldn't tell the public. That's like clear, it's an alien. We would know. Okay, so David Paulide's credentials. Still don't know if I'm saying that right. My apologies. He's a former police detective turned investigator. He initially got involved when a park ranger confided in him about how strange these cases were. While his books don't speculate about the causes, the cases he compiles strongly suggest something unnatural is happening. Wow. Can you give me some case examples? Asking ChatGPT.
Absolutely.
Here are some of the most chilling and well-documented missing 411 cases that match the bizarre patterns we talked about.
Okay, here we go. Dennis Martin, Smoky Mountains, 1969, age 6. So this was at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee. I didn't know that's where the Smoky Mountains were. Now I know. What happened? So Dennis was playing a game of hide and seek with his family and other kids during Father's Day. Today's Mother's Day. What a coincidence. Opposite, maybe it's opposite day too. He stepped just a few feet away to hide behind a bush and vanished. He was literally within eyesight, gone in seconds. A massive search with Green Berets, helicopters, and dogs found nothing. One hiker reported hearing a sickening scream and seeing a figure carry something on its shoulder. Park rangers ignored the lead. These motherfuckers. First, they're not making the fucking database. Then somebody's like, I literally heard screams, and I literally, with my own 2 eyes, I saw a figure of some sort carrying this kid that you're looking for right now on its shoulder. And they're like, that doesn't sound like it has anything to do with it. I'm sorry. We're just thanks for your input, but that's just not what we're looking for at this moment. What the fuck? That's crazy. Where are the parents? If that was my kid, we're not letting that go. Give me all the leads. What's going on? What's happening? Unless they're just telling the family like, oh, we're looking into it and we got no leads. What the freaking heck? That was so long ago too. I guess back then, like, people weren't as pushy. Okay, Jared Adadero, Colorado, 1999, age 3. Why is it giving me all kids? This is sad. Oh my God, the next one's even younger. Jesus Christ. Location, Comanche Peak Wilderness, Colorado. What happened? Jared was hiking with his father's Christian singles group. Wait. I need a moment. You're telling me this kid went missing when he was hiking with a Christian singles group. And you're saying he disappeared? And it wasn't them? No? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Continue. So, Jared was hiking with his father's Christian singles group. He somehow became separated and vanished. Weird details. His remains were found years later, 550 feet higher in elevation, over rough terrain a child couldn't navigate. His clothing was found neatly folded, and his shoes had no damage, even though he would have walked through miles of rough wilderness. His pants were turned inside out. His cause of death was never determined. Hold on, let's break this down for a second. So little Jared went hiking with his father's Christian singles group. He suddenly disappeared from the group. They couldn't find him. He was found not that far after, with his pants turned inside out. And his death wasn't determined. I think I could solve that for them. Pretty sure I could solve it for him. Okay, moving on. Let's give me a better example here. Bring your kid to date. Why would you bring your kid when you're trying to like meet somebody? What the fuck is wrong with him? Okay. Dior Kunz Jr., Idaho, 2015. This is a little more recent, but he's younger. Age 2. Location, Timber Creek Campground, Leodore, Idaho. Dior vanished while camping with his parents and family and friends. Let me start over. Dior vanished while camping with his parents and family friends. One moment, he was near the campsite, the next, completely gone. The terrain was open with limited spaces to hide or fall. Extensive searches found nothing. Bloodhounds tracked nothing. Some speculate cover up, but no solid evidence ever emerged. This is just people, they're just like, I don't know where they went. And then, like, there's so many other cases that they're just like, I don't know, we don't have a database. Like, throw it in the pile. Like, that's why these parks are, like, a good place to kill people. I'm not saying you should, but, like, people know that. People that want to kill people know that. Gabby Petito, for example, they go to a park and look what happens. If you're not getting along with your significant other, don't go hiking at a national park, I'll tell you that much. Tim D said you're thinking of a priest hiking group. That too, but some of these people, I'm not saying all religious people, but they tend to go there. I just saw a story the other day about this like super Christian guy. He's a country artist, and then they found out he was doing really bad stuff, and they're like, why does this keep happening? Yeah, poor Gabby. She was from Long Island, New York, where I'm from. Yeah, Gabby Petito. Okay, next one. Why is it giving me all kids? No, we're getting something else. Can you give me some more examples, but like with adults, please?
Totally. Here are some.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that country artist. I'll have to look more into it. I forgot where I even heard about it and all the details, to be honest, but it was a crazy story. Wow. He could be like the oldest guy. It went from like 2 years old, and it's like, okay, well, here's an 82-year-old. An 82-year-old hiking? Are you kidding me? In the Adirondack Mountains in New York? Oh, wait. Can you send that again? Okay. Can you tell me his story? It keeps cutting it off. Okay, here we go. Brandon Swanson. I don't know what happened to the 82-year-old. It just gave me a different case instead. We may never know. Okay, Brandon Swanson. The vanishing on the phone, age 19. This was in Marshall, Minnesota. Brandon had just finished his first year of college and was celebrating with friends. Around 1:15 a.m., he left a small gathering to drive home. But somewhere along the way, he drove his car into a ditch on a rural gravel road. He wasn't drunk or panicked, just mildly annoyed and needed a ride. He called his parents, told them that he was okay, and asked them to come get him. He was calm, logical, and clear-headed. He said he could see lights in the distance. He thought he was near a town called Lynd, spelled Lynd. So his parents drove out there but couldn't find him. The eerie part is Brandon stayed on the phone with his dad for 47 minutes as they both tried to find each other in the dark. Why was he in the woods? He's like in the woods in the dark? What is he doing? He described walking towards what he thought was a town. At one point, he said he was cutting through fields and hearing water. Then out of nowhere, he suddenly said, "Oh shit," and then the call went silent. His phone never went dead. It stayed connected. He never hung up. He was never heard from again. That's weird because if something was, if it was like a bear, the first thing in my head was like bear, but he would hear him screaming, but he didn't hear anything and the phone just stayed there. His car was eventually found not near Lind, but 25 miles away near Taunton, Minnesota. That's weird. So he was in the dark in the woods on the phone with his dad. Like, I think I see the town. That's Lind. And he was nowhere near it. So what was he seeing? He had totally misjudged where he was. Search dogs traced his scent for a while through fields alongside a river, and then it just stopped. No body, no clothes, no phone, nothing. So, but where'd the phone go eventually? Because it never hung up. It's in space with the aliens. That's how they're contacting us now. They're like, we need some phones. Despite massive search efforts with cadaver dogs, zero trace of him has ever been found. There are no animals known to attack humans in that particular region. Theories: he fell into a river and was swept away. But there's no evidence of that. Foul play: unlikely given the how isolated and random the location was. And they didn't hear anything on the phone after, I guess. Paranormal or dimensional shift. That's an interesting theory. It's a favorite in the missing 411 circles because of the sudden silence and total vanishing mid-conversation. People say it's one of the scariest disappearances ever recorded because we were literally on the phone with him when it happened. No screams, no struggle, just one final sentence and nothing. Damn, I wish they had a recording of the phone call. Yeah, so there's mad people disappearing at the national parks. That would be a fun place to investigate. But that sounds like if you find them, if you find what you're looking for, you're going to disappear. So maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, moving on to the next segment. That was a fun segment. What do you guys think about the missing people at the national parks? I think it's split. I think a lot of it is serial killers, but I don't think it all is. I think there's something else. And a national park would, say it's aliens or otherworldly things, national parks would make the most sense for them to exist there because it's untouched. Fuck the city. They're not. What are they gonna do? Go to New York City? Is way too popular. There's too much stuff going on there. If they're gonna come here, they're gonna go to the national parks. It makes sense. I'm gonna do 1 week. I'm gonna do it on Bigfoot. I do have a friend out there that is a Bigfoot expert, and I would love to see if he would be willing to hop on the show and share his Bigfoot knowledge, because I genuinely do not really know anything about Bigfoot. I do know that talking about this missing 911 show, that's the clip I remember. There's some crazy audio in the woods that they say is Bigfoot or something, skinwalker or something. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. It's the creepiest. It scared me for a while. And I saw this maybe a year ago. Missing 411. I remember trying to find the location where it was for a while because I wanted to go to there. Oh my god, my back is so sore. I need to get a massage. Oh, my shoulders hurt so bad. Missing 411 audio. I don't know how to find this because I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's find this together. I don't know if this is it.
Back and forth, overlapping their voices on the tapes. That can't be faked.
I think this is it.
1974.
Yeah, I think this is it. So 1974, they didn't have technology like we have now, AI stuff, all the tech that we have available to fake things. It was a lot harder then. I believe it was these guys camping. I'm sure this guy's going to kind of tell us a story. And they heard something in the wood, in the middle of nowhere. And it sounds so freaking scary. I don't know what it is, and I think it's real. I was fascinated by this for a while.
strange things happen, and most of the stuff happened in the evening time, just at dusk, nighttime, like now. The first time I ever heard anything was later in '71. I came back up with the guys, and we was here by the stove. There was a stove here then. And as soon as it starts getting dark, we'd go in. Sometimes you might hear a grunt or a whoop or a big blowing sound or something like that, and that's when you know you want to get inside the shelter because you still don't know what you're dealing with. Whatever it is big, very, very big. We all go inside, close the shelter door, and that's a log that we put between these trees, and then we'd strap it inside.
All right, what's he talking about?
And then
I don't need to know how to build a
they
fire.
would start making their sounds, and that was in '71 when I first started hearing them, and we started recording them.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, just to warn you guys, at first I thought the same thing that you're probably thinking, like, oh, that's just like an animal. Sounds like an animal at first, then it's not. Oh! Ooh!
There's two of them across the creek at the big rocks.
That's a man.
That's our job.
We were all talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You're just sitting there, all of you are kind of petrified. You're just waiting.
We're just a little petrified. We were slightly unnerved. That's the creepiest freaking audio in the world. It sounds like a man, like a demonic, like man thing. Wait, let's go towards the end again. That's him. That's what's. It kind of sounds like what I picture in my head is like a king, like in front of his village. He's like like he's like talking to his village of people.
That's our job.
We were all talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You're just sitting there, all of you are kind of petrified. You're just waiting for the walls to break open.
That's so scary.
Hold you up.
Like, what is that?
For the light to break in the cracks of the walls.
So I looked into this for a long time because I really wanted to know where it is. I forget. I found like the general like area, but it's like at their camp specifically, and it's very secretive. Like they never like release because then people would be going there. I want to say it's like in the it was like in between here and California. I think it's like technically California. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken. Because I remember thinking like, oh, I could drive there, but I don't. Maybe like it was like kind of like Yosemite area. Sierra Mountain area. Is that what this says? Oh yeah, Sierra Camp. That's right. Sierra Camp. But it's like hidden, like no one, I don't think, knows where the Sierra Camp actually is. But, you know, maybe someday I'll just go to that area and see what the heck happens. That'd be so scary. look, I'm brave when it comes to the ghost hunting because I feel like I connect with the spirits like that well. Feels like two homies chilling. That, we don't know each other. Me and that thing, we've never met. That's never come across my desk, and I don't know how I would react. I would I'm not saying to be funny. I actually think I would like pee my pants, like for real, out of fear. That sounded like Alex Jones at the Build-A-Burger group. I don't know who that is, but that's funny. Yeah, that's some scary stuff. Okay, yeah, this is the next thing I want to talk about. The next and pretty much the last thing I've planned, at least. So I did a survey, a question thing on my Instagram, asking anybody if they have ever used the Randonautica app. Have you guys heard of the Randonautica app in the chat? Okay, this is something I'm going to have ChatGPT explain. So I feel like if I try to explain what the app is, it's, I don't know. Can you tell me what the Randonautica app is and all of the weird stuff that happened with it in the past?
Randonautica is an app that generates random coordinates for users to explore, encouraging adventures based on personal intentions. While many find it intriguing, some users have reported unsettling experiences. For instance, a Reddit user shared a story about setting an intention related to death and being led to a location where they discovered a body. Similarly, a TikTok user recounted finding a suitcase containing human remains during a Randonautica journey.
Wait, hold on, Ashley, Sister Ashley. Do you remember that series we watched? And it was like, I don't know if it was the Bad Roommates one or like the bad, something like that. It was Bad Roommates or one of those series that we were watching. And the one couple found the body in a suitcase when they were exploring by the water. Do you remember that? Okay, well, anyway, it was on a crime show. It wasn't about like paranormal or like the app or any of this stuff, but a case was solved because it was one of the ones we watched. I remember, I think it was the last time I was there when I was like sick. And they were exploring, they found like a head or something or a body in a suitcase. I think it was the Bad Couples one. It was like something about like their husband or girlfriend or boy. It was like a younger couple, I believe. It was one of those shows. It was a crime show, but basically like these kids were exploring and they found a body in a suitcase. And I think the way they found it was the Randonautica app. So this is literally just an app. It's been around for a while. It was a big craze for a while. And it's an app that literally just randomly generates a spot on the map. And the way it worked previously, I know it's been updated, it's different now. You were supposed to think of an intention and then generate the coordinate. And when you go to that coordinate, you're supposed to find something either along the way or when you get there that's related to what you were like trying to manifest. Like if I'm like, oh, I want something haunted, and then it brings me to like an abandoned structure, or people would be like, I want something related to like murder or whatever, and they go and find like a body in a suitcase. I don't know what they were manifesting when they got that coordinate, but there's so many insane stories. It was a big craze on like TikTok and YouTube for a while. So of course there's a lot of people that were like faking things, but there was a lot of it that was real. Like I remember seeing one that someone got to a coordinate and they found a bunch of passports. Like this couldn't have been faked. Like these were a bunch of different people's passports. I don't know if the people were missing. I don't know whatever happened with that. I can try to see if I can find it. But yeah, so people are starting to question, like, how is it generating these points? Like, how are these people actually finding stuff from these generated points? Like, it's supposed to be random. And I asked my followers on Instagram if people have ever used this app, and I got some creepy stories. Yeah, it's like a treasure hunt app for murder mysteries, but it's supposed to be random. So it's like, okay, how's it actually leading you to like crime related stuff? Like, who's running this app then? Yeah, see, a lot of these, I was trying to find a good one for you guys, but a lot of these look like they're just like staged. But for a while when it first came out, like a lot of them are real. And here, I'll read some of the ones on Instagram. Yeah, so I recently downloaded it. It looks a lot different now. Now they're like trying to make money. They're like, you got to pay for coins or whatever the fuck. And I don't know if it's like as crazy as it used to be. But I started generating points just like at home, and I want to try it because I was doing it in a way that like I'm not actually going to the spots, but I'd have it generate a coordinate, and then I would go to like Google Earth and put it in and see where it would bring me. And it looks like creepy ass spots. It's like in the middle of like a desert spot, or like one time it generated me a point to a house, like a neighborhood, a couple neighborhoods away, like at a house. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Hopefully it doesn't, bring someone to my house. And so I go on Google Earth out of curiosity, like what this house looks like. Is there a body buried in the backyard or something? And the house was blurred out, which happens, but you can have your house blurred out, but normally that means it's like someone like higher up, like a high up judge or somebody that needs to be anonymous and protected. So that was weird because it was the only house around I can find that was blurred. Yeah, even when I did Street View, like you can't see anything. Oh yeah, I was going to my Instagram. Okay. So I asked, have any of you used the Randonautica app? A lot of you were like, hell no. Because like I said, like there was a period of time where like this seemed dangerous. Someone said, DM me for Randonautica. Well, one person said, yep, I used it, but it was BS because it led me to a place that wasn't interesting or creepy. It was actually just a bakery. I was like, that's nice. It knew you wanted, deep down, maybe she wanted a sweet treat. Okay, this person said, yes, the original app. Like I said, like I think it was different and creepier. I don't know if it's as legit as it used to be, but it said it directed us to a masked dude with a knife. Ugh. Ugh. How creepy. How creepy is that? Hold on. I think I messaged this person. Then Rose Urbeck said, like, yes, it's creepy how it actually works sometimes. And she said, I like it better before they made you pay for it. Again, I think it switched over. Maybe someone bought it. There's some other person. Oh, I need to find it because they were telling me their story a bit more. Oh, David. I think David was in here. David might still be in here. So David said, I had to, so I brought him to a house, which used to be a living house, which I think he meant like people used to live there. Now it's a broken place, which I assume he means it's now an abandoned house. And this is a nighttime event, and we went around it. So I'm going to try to paraphrase here. So this used to be a house people lived in. It's now abandoned. They went to this house at night, and they went inside the house, they went room to room, and stuff started to move, and the kitchen table moved as well. But somehow they ended up staying, even though that's scary as heck. We went to the bedroom upstairs, and there was something like a person or something. We don't know what it was. We ran out. There was someone in there. Someone or something was in there. That's terrifying. Oh yeah, Matthew was the other one. Okay, so this person said, yes, we ran into a guy who looked like he looked to be doing like he was, can I start over? He looked like he was doing he looked like he was doing a satanic ritual inside an abandoned building. That's terrifying. And this was actually in Yorktown, Texas, which is where I filmed at that abandoned hospital for my birthday. The episode where I'm wearing the nurse outfit, that's that town. And that's a creepy town. It looks like there would be somebody in an abandoned building doing a ritual. Crazy. So yeah, people run into people. But like, okay, say for instance, somebody's putting all these points out there for people to find. There's no of saying when someone's going to randomly generate a point and then drive there really fast. So are people just waiting there forever until someone maybe shows up? Like, what is this app? That's crazy. It's so scary. I remember there's more lore to it too. I'm going to see if I can find it. Nautica. Yeah, that's where the kids found the suitcase. How did it lead them to that suitcase? How did it lead them to a body that nobody could find of this missing person in a suitcase? And that's the point that was generated on the app. Like, how does that happen though? The killer wasn't on there. They found the killer, or what? I think they found the killer. He wasn't on the app putting a point. How does that happen? Is this like a higher power thing, or is there just like what is it?
Hundreds or even thousands. I think I figured out how Randonautica works and how it can take people to like crime scenes and weird places. And if you don't know what this app is, basically an app you download it. It's supposed to take you to a suitcase and it took them to an abandoned house.
This guy thinks he knows how it works. Hold on. I'm going to listen to it. I can't play it because the music is going to demonetize me. Oh, this guy said like the same story. So this girl he's talking about had a point generated at an abandoned house, and they got there, and there was a guy just standing in the doorway in this abandoned house. This other group of people got a point at a different abandoned place. They went there, and there was just like loud screams coming from inside. Oh, and they heard a chainsaw. They heard a chainsaw. There it is. Callback. There's a callback for you. So he's saying something like a human trafficking scheme. That's why like people show up to these points and there's someone waiting there. But like, how do they know when someone's going to show up? There's not always people using this app. Maybe when it was at its peak.
It's actually scary.
Come on with the music.
Look at my map. Like they're trying to get us to these locations to possibly get us, steal us, kidnap us.
So these people are saying the same thing. They think that it's trying to lure people to a spot so people can kidnap them. But how long are they going to wait there to kidnap somebody? That's what I don't get. It is. I get it though, because all the points has been generating for me are like in the middle of like a weird spot in the desert, like perfect spot to kidnap me for sure. Oh, they found a suitcase. What'd they find in it? They left me on a cliffhanger. Oh, there's a guy in a car chasing them. Damn. Hold on.
This thing called Random, and there's a spiritual.
And the app I'm talking about today is called Randonautica.
I'll fill you guys in. I just can't play the music. Hmm. Okay, so these people got led to a cemetery. A lady popped out of the darkness at the cemetery. I wonder what it like really is then. Oh my god, these people are screaming. What are they screaming for? It's too much screaming for me. So yeah, I want to try it. I won't go alone, I'll tell you that much. I'll see if Tanner would be willing to go on a Randonautica adventure with me. But here, let me just try it with you guys. I'll show you. The other part I don't get about the app is, so there's different things you have to select. So attractor, void, power, quantum, and pseudo are the options. And I had ChatGPT explain to me the differences. I can't remember them. I want to say void is like the creepiest one. Here, let's just see. Can you explain to me the different options on the Randonautica app?
Randonautica offers several options to guide your exploration. You can choose an attractor, which is an area with a high concentration of random points. Alternatively, a void represents a region with fewer points. If you select power, the app will provide the most anomalous point, combining both attractor and void characteristics. Additionally, you can opt for a pseudo-random point, generated without any specific pattern.
So power sounds like the best option because that's like both combined, maybe. I was trying void the whole time. I don't think I ever tried power. All right, so I click power, I click start, and this is when it starts happening. Okay, we got a point. So it gave me this it looks like a neighborhood again. No, I don't want a neighborhood one. I want a desert one because I want to show you guys how I was doing it and like going to Google or maps and looking at satellite view. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Ugh. Wreaking Havoc said basically it opens your eyes to things you ignore daily. That's it in a nutshell. But yeah, then why is it bringing it to like dead bodies and stuff though? Of course I want to see a dead body in my... Muted myself again. Oops. Okay, no, it gave me another house. I think that maybe the power one. I'm going to try void. Void. I like how it flaps. It's very peaceful. And yes, always take a gun. Another house. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to like think of something. Let me think and do it. It said it didn't work. Maybe I wasn't thinking hard enough. I'm not doing a dark intention, don't worry. Okay. Oh, I have to like spread out the radius. There we go. All right. One more time. Manifesting. I feel like an ASMR channel. Manifesting. Spooky vibes. Thanks for being here with me. Fucking ASMR channels. I hate it. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Okay. We got a spot in the mountain. Okay. How can I find this? Bear spray. I feel like if I sprayed bear spray, I would be the one suffering. The gun will have to suffice. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Phantomet's ASMR. I hope you're having a really good day. Okay, we got a spot. Okay, so I'm going to have to go to my maps, try to find this location. I meant to put Lone Mountain and I put Lone Star. Okay, there we go. And then it's this trail. When I was driving home from the Amargosa Opera House, which I forgot to talk about, I was trying this, like, because I was like out in the middle of nowhere, and it looked like it was gonna bring me to some cool ass creepy spots, but I was about to do it alone. Hell no. I'm not that silly. Okay, well, where's Lone Mountain Peak? Lone Mountain Peak. God, this is hard to find. I was not struggling like this before. Okay, here we go. Okay. We're zooming in. We're almost there. I wish I could show you guys, but it's on my phone, so. Okay, Lone Mountain. And it's this trail. Okay. Satellite view. Zoom in a little bit more. So it's right around this. So it does look like there's a little trail there. So a couple times it brought me to weird spots where I'd actually see something on the satellite, which doesn't mean it's still there. There's this one spot that it's kind of behind where my house is, like in the mountains. I think they do construction back there, but on the satellite there was like kind of like cars in the middle of nowhere, and it brought me there, which was a little bit strange. Another spot it brought me to on the satellite, I saw like a ton of tires. So yeah, I'm curious to just try it. Even if I don't find anything, it would be a fun adventure video. So I'm sure if I can convince Tanner to bring me tacos and eye drops and tarot cards, I can convince him to come along with me on a little Randonautica adventure. And if you guys try it, let me know. But if you do it, be safe. Okay. Before I go today, I am going to do a couple Is Jenna still here? I know I promised Jenna a card pull. If not, then I will do it for her on Instagram. Okay. I know last time I had like kept doing card pulls and it was easier because I had oracle cards, but today's tarot. Who wants a card pull? I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna cap it at 3 today, but I'll do more next time. I think I can add a spin the wheel. I can't do it while I'm streaming. Wreaking Havoc. Okay, we're just going to do the first 3 that said. So it's Wreaking Havoc, Sydney, and Cool Hand Luke. Okay, Sydney. Sydney. If you have like a specific question, just try to think about it while I'm shuffling right now. Or if you just want a general message of like whatever you think you might need to know, that's okay too. Oop, you had one really pop out. Okay, so as of recently, I never used to read the cards reversed. And then I started seeing that like, I feel like it's kind of important. So we'll do it reversed. Usually I don't, but you got the 3 of Swords reversed. So I'm going to have, this has been really fun. I got told this by a psychic medium. ChatGPT is really good at explaining to you the card better than I ever could. So I'm going to let it take it away. 3 of Swords reversed, tarot card meaning.
The 3 of Swords reversed usually points to healing after heartbreak, forgiveness, or letting go of past pain. It can mean you're starting to recover emotionally, maybe after a breakup or betrayal. On the flip side, it might also suggest you're still holding on to pain or struggling to move on, even if you're pretending everything's fine. Are you asking about this card in a specific reading or just curious about its meaning in general?
I feel like I didn't get that deep. If that doesn't make sense, I can give you a deeper meaning because I feel like that was pretty. I mean, it was very specific, but does that make any sense to you? Is Sydney still here? Okay, let me give you more because I feel like I don't know why I cut off short. I say that was upright meaning. No, you got reversed, right? Yeah. Okay. So this could be related to different parts of your life, and I feel like it only covered one part. Like it could be love and relationships, money and career, health, spirituality. So it could be a number of those things. So the general meaning is like some kind of sorrow, heartache, but it's a card of optimism, most importantly. So like if there's something bad, it's saying like that's going to be ending soon. I don't know why I keep saying heartbreak. It sounds like you don't have that. So maybe it's not the love and relationship part. Maybe it's the money and career part of your life, which would be that, which suggests stress at work, or a career situation starting to resolve itself and optimism coming in. So it could be like if you're struggling at work, it's going to get better. You may be feeling much more upbeat at your work environment. Perhaps the person who was causing stress has left. Communication has improved. It could be having to do with health. So you should be feeling much more optimistic about your chances of recovering or healing if you're having health issues. This may be telling you that your anxiety levels are playing a major part in any health problems that you may be experiencing. Financial stuff you're thinking more so? Let me see. Let me go back to the money and career. So this suggests you could be starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. If you're having financial difficulty, you may be coming to a compromise with lenders to pay back a debt, or they may agree that you get some debt forgiveness. That's very oddly specific. You may be reaching out for some support or help financially, and you should be feeling much more positive when it appears in your tarot spread. This indicates a severe level of wallowing in financial loss. You may have lost a job, or loved one lost your home. These are so specific. So yeah, if there's some kind of financial problem, then it's just saying that like that's coming to an end soon. That's what it's suggesting. Xanax life. Yeah, or maybe that's pulling from your anxiety problem. Xanax is my Xanax is weed. That helps me a lot. But yeah, if you want to look for deeper meaning, because like you can like really look into these, like it goes deep. But yours was the 3 of Swords reversed, if you want to look that up. Who was next? Who was next? I have to scroll up. Oh, Wreaking Havoc. You're welcome, Siki. Wreaking Havoc, Wreaking Havoc, Wreaking Havoc. Okay. Ooh, my cards almost flew off my table. So 3 of Cups. Let's test ChatGPT. Let's see how they can do this time. If not, I'll read into it more. 3 of Cups tarot meeting.
That sounded spooky. What do you mean by click click? Did you hear?
You thought I said click click? Pardon me? Pardon me? Can you give me the meaning of the 3 of Cups in a tarot pull? Upright.
The 3 of Cups upright is all about celebration, friendship, and good vibes. It usually shows up when there's something to be happy about, like a reunion, a party, or just feeling really supported by the people around you. It's a card of connection, joy, and shared emotional highs. Was it next to any other interesting cards in your poll?
Damn, Wreaking Havoc, you about to have a party or something? Are we invited? Are we invited? Please tell me we're invited. Again, if you want to look deeper into the meaning of your card. Also, I want to give you guys the 2 sites I use that I think are the best if you want to like do a deep dive into your tarot card to see like how it relates to you specifically. Because sometimes like when I do a card pull, I'll read all of it. Because I feel like when people do tarot card pulls for me, sometimes it's too general and I want like the full rundown of that particular card. The 2 I think are the best is Labyrinthos. So if you look up like tarot card meaning, you'll see these pop up, probably one of the first sites. Labyrinthos and Biddy Tarot are my favorite. What was it? Okay, I'll read one of the sites to show you what I mean. I'll try the other site. 3 of Cups. Celebration. So like, well, basically in general, like something's about to happen that's exciting, like a reunion, something is coming up. Maybe you don't know about it yet, but that's what it's trying to tell you. Could be with friends or family. Or if it's not planned, it's saying like it's encouraging you to gather with friends and family. Wait, Biddy Tarot is so corny sometimes. It's like, host a girls' night. It's some kind of social period. Or collaboration. Are you about to do a collab? Sydney said, I love Biddy Tarot. Yeah, that's a good site. And then, ooh, I threw half of my deck on my lap. Oh yeah, someone made a good point, the card pull about Sydney getting her channel started. Excuse my hiccups, guys. Oh yeah, cool hand Luke. Luke. I like this card. The High Priestess. I remember back when I did merch for Lindsay Paranormal, I did a High Priestess tarot card shirt of me. It's a good card. I am the High Priestess. Yeah, ChatGPT sucks, I guess. Maybe it's the way I'm asking. Okay. High Priestess is like a powerful card. I get excited. I haven't pulled that card in a long time for myself, at least. So it's like a spiritual enlightenment, essentially, in general. She shows up in your tarot readings when the veil between you and the underworld is thin. You have the opportunity to access the knowledge deep within your soul. Now is the time to be still so you can tune into your intuition. So I don't know if this relates at all, but I know with me when I get burnout sometimes, like I get really tired or feel super uninspired, it's like telling me to chill out because I need to chill out and listen to my inner voice and my intuition. So that's how I relate to this card. That might not be the same way you relate to it, but that's kind of how I interpret it. But this is a time of like heightened intuitiveness. So like listen to your gut about whatever, anything. Like this is a cool period for you. So in like general, if you want like general words, what it could relate to, intuition, sacred knowledge, subconscious mind. Tim D said, do a card for yourself. I should. I was going to do one last night and then I fell asleep. Okay, I'll do one for myself. I'll air out my business. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. It makes sense because of all the family death lately. So maybe they're trying to communicate with you or like show you or like that would make a lot of sense if that's what you're relating it to. Honestly, I don't know if you ever tried to communicate or like look for signs from the ones who passed, but maybe that's a sign that they are trying to communicate with you. And maybe not. It could just be like you got to listen to your gut with something. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, that was pretty recent. Have you had any dreams? Maybe start paying attention to your dreams, some kind of sign. Oh, that's nice. Mother sends me dimes. Keep an eye out. There might be some more dimes coming. Keep dropping these. Come on. King of Pentacles. I got for myself, since Tim told me I should do a card read for myself, I did. So I got the King of Pentacles reverse. I don't think I've ever gotten that one that I recall. Okay, here we go. It says I'm being stubborn. Stuck in a rut. That's how I feel lately, actually. I do feel like I'm stuck in a rut. 1000%. When it comes to work, it could signal unsuccessful work projects. Oh no. Oh no. We got to turn this thing around, guys. Sometimes this card could signal a ruthless person at work may discourage you or try to undermine you. That's very interesting. It is important to ignore this negativity and focus on what you need to do. Yeah, this is all very interesting. A lot of it's very personal. I can't share with you guys right now, but it's an interesting card pull for me. Oh, bye, Sydney. Are you going to sleep? Or you're leaving? I didn't see, but everyone's saying bye, Sydney. So bye, Sydney. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you didn't, I'm gonna end soon anyway, so you're not missing much. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope this was a fun Sunday service for you guys. I do have a lot more footage if you guys want to join me next time. And like I said, I think I might start streaming when I review footage because it would be nice to have company instead of me just sitting alone in a room looking at scary footage for hours. But there's more Kings Park footage. There's a whole 30-minute clip that I have not watched yet. There's one clip I did watch that was really creepy that I didn't even get to today. So yeah, we have a lot more to go over. We did settle on Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8 Eastern Time episode releases. So since I'm filming this Friday, that episode would drop by the following Friday. I have an episode. I guess I'll just put it out this coming Friday. Maybe before then. I don't know if I want to wait that long. It's just a compilation video. I can always do it sooner and then make another one. So, yeah, I decided to start making just like compilation videos of like the scariest moments in my investigation because I thought that would be exciting because some people don't have the attention span to watch a whole episode and I totally get it. So it kind of eliminates that problem. But anyway, I got to go pack for my trip, I guess. Thank you guys. Phantom, call your sister. I left something for her. Oh, okay. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time. Love you guys so much.